Hi, welcome to Esperanza Vence. Bienvenidos a Esperanza Vence. I wanted to show you the world card popped out. She wanted to hang with us. Um, I'm just shuffling these cards here right now for the new moon in Scorpio, which is today, occurring right now as we speak, about an hour ago actually, but the energies are fresh and we're just on the other side of the dark. So I thought I would pull in the energies of this Scorpio new moon and see what the tarot would like me to translate for us. See what messages we're receiving from love and intelligence in this universe. The big one, the big God, the big one, the big source, the God of all gods, the one God, the only God, the true God. It's not a God that looks like me. It's a big God. Big God. Tarot, tarot, tried and true. Help me say what we should do. Help me say what we should see. I'll cut the deck. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I'm gonna pull. Oh, I love the train. I love the train. I'm gonna pull 6 cards that will represent the present tense, which is like this week, last week, the next week, like within a couple of weeks. And then I'm gonna pull the near past and the near future. The near past is what we're just coming out of the last like 2 weeks. The energies overlap. Let's say about a month, month and a half. Let's go. So let's say like the energies are going to be overlapping, but the energies of this new moon are going to be strongest from now and then up until the upcoming full moon on, I believe it's November 19th, 17th, and that's going to be an eclipse. So that the energies are building. But new moons in general are a time of fresh starts. They're a good time to get things going. But when you're in the dark of the moon, the 3 days before and the 3 days after the actual new moon, that's a good time when you want to get the ideas in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to maybe brainstorm things and kind of plan a course of action. You know what I'm saying? When you want to start to take the steps and take the actions is like coming up in a couple of days here, like maybe tomorrow, the next day, like just after the new moon. When the new moon is exact, everything is dark. And I learned this from a couple of astrologers, but especially Ksenia Moore. You can find her on my page. She really talks about this. She doesn't always post new moon videos on YouTube. That's like for her subscribers, but I think of her when I'm saying this. She's Australian. Alright, so here's the near past. This is the energy that we're coming off of, like the last couple of weeks. We're coming out of this hermit energy and moving into these 6 present tense energies. And the near future we'll talk about in a second. Okay. So present tense is what we're really going to focus on. We have the 7 of Pentacles reversed, which means that we're probably coming to the end of waiting about something, or else we're waiting on something that's never going to happen. But there's definitely we're breaking out of a little bit of stagnation here. Well, not stagnation, but we're breaking. I guess Seven of Pentacles reversed is stagnation. Seven of Pentacles upright, let's talk about for a second so that you understand the difference. Seven of Pentacles upright is a card of waiting for your fruits to be ripe for the picking, you know? Like you've put in the effort, you're watering it, and you're waiting for your project to grow. Reversed, maybe you're giving your energy to something that doesn't deserve it, or that just means that like the waiting has stopped and the energy is now shifting. To Four of Pentacles, which I'm seeing a lot of pentacles in this reading. I got 3 pentacles here, so that's half of the reading. Pentacles are earth energy. They have to do with your general sustenance, your money, your home, anything that's financial, anything that is material. Four of Pentacles is an energy of savings. Maybe clinging a little too tight to your money, kind of being a tightwad, but maybe you got to pinch your pennies a little bit because, you know, it's going to be a long winter. So, you know, maybe we're moving out of that Seven of Pentacles energy of waiting for our crops to grow, and now we're moving into the energy of saving what crops we have, you know, and keeping what we need for ourselves. This person's doing okay. They're not a king or queen, they're not the empress, but they're saving what they have, and that's the important part, is that they're saving what they have. The moon reversed is an energy of almost sneakiness, deep intuition, maybe seeing things that you don't want to see. That makes sense because this is Scorpio season, and Scorpio energy is an energy that is ruled by the planet Pluto. Pluto is a planet of deep inward transformation. The moon could mean secrets. The moon could mean your intuition tells you something's off. The moon upright is even a spooky card. The moon upright is a Cancer card because the astrological sign of Cancer is ruled by the moon. Oh, by the way, this is the Modern Witch tarot deck. I love this tarot deck, and I'm so glad that I found it. I had misplaced it, and I just found it again. That's the Magician. I don't think the lighting's so great, is it? That's the Hermit. Anyway, the moon upright is usually a card of intuition, seeing things in the darkness, seeing things inside and outside that normally wouldn't be revealed to you. But the moon kind of like lights the way a little bit in the dark. In the reverse, though, it could mean that like things are coming out that we might not be emotionally prepared for, but instinctually we all knew that this was coming. Because this is a general reading. This is a reading of just the energies that are surrounding us in general. And this could play out in the news. This could play out in our personal lives. This could play out at work. This could play out with our pets, you know? If you have Scorpio in your 6th house, you know, that could be your pets. Like, probably what you want to do is look at your birth chart if you can. Go to astro.com, put in your birth information, and pull up your birth chart with the transits, and you'll see where Scorpio is in your birth chart, and that is the house that this new moon is going to affect the strongest. Ace of Pentacles is a great card to see in a reading. This is a card of new money. This is a card of new ideas. This is a card of new ventures taking off with a blessing of good luck. Aces always are kind of a kiss of good luck. And the Ace of Pentacles could be money falling from the sky, literally. It's a brand new beginning, having to do with stabilizing financial sustenance. 8 of Wands is fast-moving energy. That's all it is. It's just energy that moves quickly. It's passionate. Wands denote passion, creativity. There could be lustfulness depending on what cards are around it, but I'm going to say it's quick money. because of this Ace of Pentacles. And then the Five of Cups reversed means that we're coming out of this sort of sad, slumpy period. I think a lot of us have been kind of, I don't know. I've been funky lately. I got really sick like a month ago, and I'm still kind of recovering, and it kicked my ass, and I was so sad. And if this is for me, I'm glad, because I hope it's for a lot of us. I hope we're coming out of this Five of Cups energy. Five of Cups upright is a sad card. It's a card of disappointment, loss. You can't see the two cups that are left behind you, or you do see them, but you're so disappointed that you spilled these other cups, and you're so sad, and it's a great day, and just nothing's going right for you. Your heart hurts. Maybe you're crying. And reversed means that we're coming out of that energy. Just like we're coming out of the energy of like waiting, we're also coming out of the energy of feeling sad. We might want to keep our wits about us with this moon reversed here. But that can also be more of an internal energy too, where you're just more sensitive to what's going on inside of yourself and inside of others. And so maybe you need to be careful to just like sometimes keep your mouth shut about stuff like that, because sometimes that energy is a little bit too strong, especially in the Scorpio season. People don't really want to hear it. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. So the energy that we're coming out of for the past couple of weeks is the Hermit energy. And Hermit energy is pretty obvious. This is a solitary figure. Look at their star right there on their solar plexus and heart chakra there. They got their laptop, like they know, they have the knowledge, and they're studying, and they're in a space by themselves, in a quiet space of contemplation. The Hermit is a card of obviously like when you just want to stay home by yourself. Maybe you're working on art, maybe you're just learning things, maybe you're just sitting quietly, but a Hermit energy is definitely not a collaboration energy. That's definitely like going inside, going inward, or maybe you know, maybe you did have to isolate for whatever reason. You know what I mean? This is a general reading for all of us. There's been like that isolation energy just in general, lately. So we're coming out of this Hermit isolation energy, and we're entering into a time to where our fruits are whatever we had planted is coming to fruition, for better or for worse. But in any case, the waiting period is over, and stuff is going to start to move along. We're going to want to go ahead and keep this Four of Pentacles energy in mind, and be mindful of the resources that we have, and hang on to the resources that we have as much as possible. We're going to want to make sure that we keep our health in order, mentally, physically, and socially, because our intuition may or may not be on point at this time, or it might be too on point and too strong for the 3D reality that we're still kind of swimming through. So just be cautious of yourself and others when it comes to kind of making... I've heard people say before that they know, you know, what someone else's energy is, or yada, yada, yada. And it's like, do you really? Can you really? Like, you know what your energy is, and that's the important part. And I think that we should all kind of focus on that, even though we might be getting stronger intuitive signals through our dreams or otherwise. We need to take that with a grain of salt and stay grounded. Especially since we have 3 cards in Pentacles in this reading. This is another reminder that we need to stay grounded, because the energy is moving forward. Ace of Pentacles is a great card. Like I'd said, it's a lucky card. Maybe, you know, buy a little round of pull tabs for yourself next time you go out for a PBR, you know, at the bar or whatever. You could get lucky, especially paired here with the Eight of Wands. This fast-moving energy is coming in, fast-moving creative energy, fire energy. Fire feeds earth, okay? So these two together could mean really quick money, and I love that. Who doesn't, right? Five of Cups reversed as well. And this is ushering in a reversal of any type of sadness or dismay or regret we may have been feeling lately within these past couple of weeks. And then in the near future, let's see. Five of Swords reversed. Okay, so people who thought that they were getting away with a victory are not going to get away with it anymore. Five of Swords reversed is the energy of that ending. Again, the reversals are the opposite of what the card is upright, okay? So upright, Five of Swords means that somebody's getting away with something. Or these two characters, you see they've left their swords behind. And this person's picking them up. They can barely even carry all of them. They can't even carry all the swords at once without cutting themselves. But they're so smug and they're so like proud of themselves for getting one over on these guys. When in truth, these guys might just be walking away and just be like, ugh, I'm just done with you. You're just, you know, such a D-bag. Like, we're just done. Like, we don't even care anymore. We're just over it with you. You know, we don't even want to play with you. We don't even want to fight with you. But this person is still smug. Like, they've made a victory, but it's not like a Six of Wands victory. Okay? So this Five of Swords reverse means all that's coming to an end. All that kind of BS. Okay, so that's kind of good news. I think we can all take the metaphors for what they are here and apply them to real life, can't we then? All right, well, thank you, Tarot, for telling us what energies we're working with right now with the Scorpio New Moon. If you guys are interested, I have some poetry and music and some other things on esperanzavence.com. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Peace.